Hey, do not come into the studio and call me a cis woman. Otherwise, I will
call you a cis woman.
Cis women, do not use that term. Otherwise, I will eject you from the chair.
Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to blind react to this debate with Nana Aku and I'm assuming some woke commentator. And yeah, so it should be interesting. So it's in response to Nike giving Dylan Mulvaney a sponsorship deal that they doubled down on. They said, "You are an essential component to the success of your community. We welcome comments that contribute to a positive and constructive discussion. Be kind, be inclusive, encourage each other. Hate speech, bullying, or other behaviors that are not in the spirit of a diverse and inclusive community will be deleted." So they basically, threatened their consumers and said that if you're not on board with this, then, we'll delete anything you have to say regarding this. So they doubled down on the whole situation. And this is a company that has a track record of athletes, female athletes leaving their company because of alleged mistreatment. I mean, we have Allyson Felix, who upon finding out she was pregnant, her contract basically was reduced by 70%. Her fee, what she was to expect as a world-class athlete, was reduced by 70% when it came to renegotiations due to the fact that she got pregnant. And then we have Simone Biles, who left Nike to move to Athleta, saying that she wanted to move to a company that was more in line with her beliefs, with her values, that valued women. So that, that says a lot. So, what I don't get about Nike and Budweiser is they're claiming inclusivity. They're doing all of this in the name of inclusion. But what they're doing is excluding women from campaigns that pertain to them. You're giving Dylan Mulvaney a contract to model sports bras and excluding a female model that could have gone to a woman who actually has breasts. So you're excluding women, females, from contracts that pertain to them. You want to advertise to women with a women's clothing line, but exclude women. Doesn't make any sense. So don't talk about inclusivity while excluding women. That's hypocritical. Nike, Budweiser, and the likes of which. Anyway, so let's get into this debate. Apparently it's a very interesting debate. So we shall see how Nana sets this guy straight.
Let's welcome again to my panellists, broadcaster and columnist Lizzie Cundy, and also broadcaster and political commentator Sam Dowler. Dowler.
That's what my Obagi teacher used to do. Dowler. It's like you talking again.
Yes, well,
it was.
You haven't stopped talking.
It's like a little Muppet mouth going, yes. That's what it looks like from the side.
What are the Muppets?
Lizzie Cundy.
Okay, so obviously they have some camaraderie with each other. There's no hard feelings. So we shall see how this debate goes.
It's the one in the middle. Lizzie, what do you think about this? Seriously, your thoughts on Dylan Mulvaney? She is a man.
Yes.
Wearing a bra, like a sports bra, promoting a sports bra, without any breasts, of course, because he's a man. She's a man, sorry.
Well, I'm absolutely appalled by this, and you know what? When I speak out, I'm made to feel I can't speak about this, and I'm proud to be a woman, which is an adult female, just in case you're wondering, Sam. But I really seriously getting upset because I feel intimidated and silenced whenever I speak out about this issue, and this to me is absolutely woeful nonsense, and
that's what they want. They want women to be afraid to speak out against this for fear of being called a bigot or transphobe or whatever label they want to put on you. That's what they want.
That's what it is. As someone who grew up in awe of Nike as a big iconic brand, I think this is absolutely disgusting, and they're going to have a big backlash from this. And I'll be honest, I really think this is a money-making machine. They're using the trans community that should be treated with kind and understanding, but using them as a way to promote themselves, just as Nicola Sturgeon did, using them as a political football. And it's not on, and it's disrespectful for women. And you know what? I've really had enough of it.
I've had enough.
They're raising women.
But to me, the way Dylan behaves in this video, it's a caricature of a woman anyway. It's all a bit, and it's like, well, hold on a minute. Sorry, that's actually taking the proverbial out of us. What do you think, Sam? I mean, you must be supporting this.
I just want to say also, I'm not going to keep pausing it, but the way Dylan is behaving in that video is an absolute mockery, an absolute joke. And I went through Dylan's Instagram and I saw that Dylan goes hiking. You see how when he was doing his day one, perhaps, I think it was, he was frolicking in the wilderness and there was a bug and he was like, oh, a bug. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Day 66, being a girl, and today I'm in nature. Trees, I love them. Water, lakes, I love them. Heels, they're my hiking heels. I love them. Okay, come on. Bridges, love them. Coconut water, love it. Not an ad, just love it. Wind turbine, love it. Meadows, love them. I'm scared of getting Lyme disease. Love ya. Ah! Oh. Did you see that? I gotta get out of here. Did you see that?
There's a dragonfly.
Oh my God. Never again. Get me out of here. Love ya.
He is mocking women. The mockery of women continues and it's been co-signed by companies like Nike and Budweiser. But yeah, this guy was in Yosemite National Park, I think it was, wearing a backpack. For all I know, he could have been going on a backpacking trip with his friend. They were both wearing backpacks. They probably had a tent in there. And that's quite advanced for somebody who likes hiking. That's not somebody who wears heels while going hiking. That's not somebody who completely falls apart every time they see a bug. No. So don't tell me that this is not an act that we're seeing.
This is Dylan Mulvaney's brand. You know, she's a comedian, an actress. Do you know what I mean? This is these, and I've worked with a lot of influencers. Brand partnerships like this are their bread and butter. Like she did one with Bud Light last week, and then was slated for that. And Kid Rock did a video where he's shooting a case of Bud Light with an AK-47. I mean, like this is nothing to do with her. It's not her problem. And I think this is all that happens. Like for example, I went on the GP News Instagram account this morning because Dan was talking about it this week with Sharon Davies, and underneath the comments were, he's a freak. Dylan Mulvaney is one of those people you gladly punch for nothing. That's an it's not a she, it's a thing. Like listen to me. So it is. Whereas this person is a 26-year-old person, and they are trying to,
Rich.
Right, cut the nonsense. This is a 26-year-old man who dresses up as a 6-year-old girl and a doll. So don't tell me this is just somebody, obviously, of course Dylan isn't going to say no to all this money, to all these brand sponsorship deals, more than a linebacker, more than a quarterback, getting more deals than a quarterback. Of course Dylan isn't going to say no. But don't tell me that this is just some innocent person who sees themselves as a woman and is being celebrated for that. No, this is a person who's acting like a freak, dressing up as a 6-year-old girl. Is that what you're condoning? You think a grown man, 26-year-old, should be dressed as a little girl? That is creepy and very disturbing.
Well, they might be doing very well.
Are you about to make us supposedly feel sorry for this person?
No, what I'm saying, this is a trans person wearing leggings. Everybody needs to calm the hell down.
Sam, have you watched it?
Sam, of course I've watched all of it.
It's not a trans person wearing leggings. It is a trans person mimicking, caricaturing a woman.
That's what she does in her videos.
Promoting bras, sports bras for women.
And as a woman, I find it so disrespectful, Sam. I find it so and why are you sticking up?
How is it disrespectful? She has 12 million. She has 12 million followers, most of who are women who will buy this because she's been wearing it. That's what Nike see. They see 12 million followers, and they want. All she does is talk about positivity and fun and laughter, and that's what Nike want to get into.
It's raising women.
It's not raising women.
It is.
The rest of Nike's Instagram feed are all.
Says the man says the man who doesn't need to be told that you're a chest feeder, you're a person with a uterus, you're cis. This man doesn't have to worry about that. The people who are having these labels forced upon them are giving their opinion. They don't like it, and for some reason that isn't valid. A man is telling these two ladies once again that their feelings are not valid.
All cis white women, or just all cis women in general?
Hey. Do not come into the studio and call me a cis woman. Otherwise, I would
call you a cis woman.
Cis women, do not use that term. Otherwise, I will eject you from the chair. A woman is a woman. I don't want to hear that again from your mouth.
Yes, that is what the rest of their feelings. So it's nothing to do with it's something to do with her. It's like it's not her decision. It's Nike's decision, and she's just doing her job. So I mean, I think the attacks that she's had for it.
She looks like she.
I can have a conversation about this with anybody, but the moment I start hearing terminology such as cis, you lose me. Very simple.
She's taking the total Mickey out of a woman. Have you seen her prancing and acting the way she is on that post?
She's a comedian.
Well, I don't find it funny.
That's what her videos are,
I don't
Lizzie.
find it funny, Sam. And I'm not
Wait a minute. Whether she's a comedian or not, the point is that Nike are using a biological man to promote something that is really a properly female product. And what does that say to the other amazing female athletes that they could have selected, like Riley Gaines and people like that, who, whilst Nike obviously don't mean to cause any offence, but the backlash is, you saw the video of what happened to Riley Gaines. Yeah. She was chased out of this after doing a speech.
Well, I don't know what the context was for that, but
you see, the problem with it is that it promotes and it reinforces this kind of thing, and that's the problem for women.
And it's the biggest sports brand in the world. This is so wrong.
But she's not. You've already basically so many laws have already been passed, like various different sporting bodies, as Sharon Davis was talking about, where trans people aren't allowed to compete. So now you're saying that they're not allowed to wear women's sportswear either.
No,
so they can't compete or wear women's sportswear.
No, that's not what's been said.
It's not about they can wear what they want. They're wearing women's clothing. So that's not here or there. It's the brand deals that is being given to Dylan that could have gone to a female model, which would have made more sense because this is modeling sports bras, for goodness sake. This isn't rocket science. This is common sense.
It sounds like it.
You're putting words into my mouth. You're not a ventriloquist.
So tell me what it is.
And then here comes the gaslighting. Oh, so they can't wear whatever he's saying. No, we're saying that it's a slap in the face to females that these companies are giving brand deals to biological males, caricaturing and mimicking what they think women are. Basically, rewarding women face.
Should they just be erased altogether?
I'll tell you what's being said here. You do not need to use a trans woman to promote bras for women because women could promote that themselves, and they don't need somebody who is not a woman to promote that, especially when
they want to gain access to her followers who love her
It's offensive to women, and it's trying to erase women.
Well, we'll see.
It isn't fair.
We'll see whether it works for them. But if you just joined us, welcome on board. This is GB News on TV, online, and on digital radio. Great.
I'm glad Nana set him straight because I don't like this terminology being pushed upon women. It's not just cis. It's such an insult to be told that you need to accept the label of a birthing person. Even the NHS are using that terminology now. But taxes are UK people are paying taxes for the NHS for them to basically erase women because they don't want to acknowledge that it's women who give birth. It's women who breastfeed. It's women who have breasts. Very simple. So, yeah, we have to set people straight when it comes to language matters. As much as they like to act like it doesn't, it does. It clearly matters to them because they're forcing it on us. So, I don't like the erasure of women through the English language with this ridiculous terminology. So, yeah, that's the way to react now, is to set people straight when they come with this forced, labels. Set them straight. So yeah, well done, Nana. So let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Share your thoughts below and I will see you in the next video.